We're back, motherfuckers. Stream manager. Is the stream info updated? Okay, it is. Good. But is the stream watchable? Or is it not? Here's me nodding my head. Yeah, motherfucker. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. I can't even, it doesn't even load on my phone. It's so dumb. Like if I want to actually see my stream, I have to go back to browse, then back to my channel, then, and it's still loading. Hamalong Sing-along? Hamilton Sing-along? What the hell is that? It's not choppy anymore? Oh, good. My phone isn't loading my stream. Are you sure it's not choppy at all? Oh shit. Well, we'll totally do that when I get back. Cool. So, all right. I think we fixed it. I've lowered the bitrate to half of what it was. It's now on 3000. So that's half of the data. I mean, with a game like this, you probably don't need a high bitrate. So we should be fine. So yeah, let's get into the game. This is the Obra Dinn. We're a detective, and we're about to board the ship. And the last time I played this, like I said, I played about an hour, and last time I played was a few years ago, so I'm very much going to be experiencing this for the first time. I mean, not technically, but you know what I mean. It's pretty fresh. Okay, here we are, the Obra Dinn. I think the art style is very interesting. Lucas Pope has really cool, unique visions for games. I feel like Papers, Please was so stylistic and so really interesting as well. So, what the hell is that thing? That immediately caught my eye off the port side, I think, because the ship faces this way, right? And the port side is the left side, so this is the port side. And that is something sparkling off in the distance. And this is the ship. And there's a dead body already. Okay. So skeleton. Can we go in here? Negative. The doors are locked. This one, however, is open. As a detective, do we have, like, the right to bust down doors? Like in a murder scene?
Oi! It's too heavy!
Okay. So that guy has a package for us that we asked him to hoist up, but apparently it's too heavy. I think he's just too lazy. Hop? Where? Oh, here's the ladder. My bad. It's too heavy, huh? Too heavy.
It's too heavy. Take it yourself. Open it here.
Come on, man. Okay, so what is in here? Detective's tools. Do we get a lockpick? We have a book. Maybe this is bitrate heavy because it's like all these little dots moving around. Let's see. Return of the Obra Dinn. Hey, that's the name of the game. A catalog of adventure and tragedy. Oh, Lord. What kind of accent do I have to do for this? English, I guess? Oh, God, I'm so bad. Don't be surprised if I slip into Australian or anything else. Not even an accent that is not even of this earth. I trust that you now find yourself aboard the Obra Dinn I expected this day to come, and my every intention was to tell the ship's strange tale within the pages of this book. Regrettably, failing health has allowed me to produce only the basic outline that follows. Your presence on the Obra Dinn is critical. I leave the discovery of its fate and the completion of this book in your hands. The next few pages will seem bewildering at first. All will make sense in time. Use the pocket watch to determine the identity and fate of everyone aboard. Complete each chapter accurately, and return the book by guaranteed post to the French Office of Affairs in Morocco. The bargain chapter will remain unknown to you. I possess the details within, but have elected to keep them private for now. Henry Evans. Well, gee, thanks, Henry. A little pushy. Hope we're getting paid for this. Okay, so we've got a contents page. The journey, the ship, the crew, life at sea, glossary, back cover. So the first 4 pages are those things, and then there's the glossary in the back and the back cover. Oh, is there a picture of Henry Evans on the back cover? Nope. Well, unless that's him. Maybe he's the skeleton up on board. Probably not. Okay, and then we've got chapters. We've got Loose Cargo, A Bitter Cold, Murder, The Calling, Unholy Captives, Soldiers of the Sea, The Doom, Bargain, Escape, and The End. Okay. So, a brief premonition of things to come, starting with Loose Cargo and ending in The Doom. So it seemed to get out of hand quite quickly. After that guy got a bitter cold, he bad joke. Okay, Journey. Whoa, shit, where are we? Some sort of map. It seems to be some sort of map. Where are we? Did it say? Are we in Europe investigating? So there's Europe, Azores Islands, Madeira Islands, Canary Islands. Okay, I can say that. Cape Verde, Green Cape, Green Isles, and then some little unnamed islands, I guess, and then Africa. A freak in the bed. Shoot, I wanted to check out more of that. Anyway, so Memento Mortem, remember death. We've got some crazy supernatural pocket watch. This is the main mechanic of the game that makes it very interesting. So it's a detective game, but you can actually go into the lives or the final moments, I guess, of the bodies you find. So, kind of the ultimate detective's tool, you could say. Very neat. And that's like the supernatural element to this game. So yeah, we've got the pocket watch. We've what else do we have? I've got my chat pulled up on my phone on the left. We're just about ready to begin. I wanted to check out, though, in the book. So we've looked at the journey map. Now here's the ship. So, okay, so I assume the footprints are where we are here, right off the ladder. And this is on the main deck. So the captain's quarters here, passenger cabins on the left here. Not sure what this area is. The stairs going here. And so that's a representation of there. Okay, gotcha. Then this is the gun deck, presumably the deck directly below us. We've got midshipmen, stewards, third mate, first mate, second mate, fourth mate, bosun, and bosunyate. I'm not sure. Can't quite read that. Hopefully it's not important. It's odd that the first and the second mate don't sleep next to each other. Maybe so that's the first mate keeps an eye on the third mate, and the second mate keeps an eye on the fourth mate. I don't know. Orlop deck. Purser's office. Purser's office. Passengers port walk. Okay. So yeah, that is the port side. Gunner's store. Carpenter's shop, starboard walk, crew area, surgery area. I think if you're having surgery on a boat in this century, you've probably done something wrong. Cargo hold. So that's the bottom. Bosun's store, passenger cargo, captain's cargo, and the lazarette. Great. So now we can always reference that later if we need to. I really like nautical fiction, but a lot of these terms I'm not familiar with. So as we play, we might have the opportunity to look up what some of these mean, like the bosun, for example. I don't even know what that is. Let's look that up. We have the power. We have infinite knowledge in the pockets of our pants. Bosun. A ship's officer in charge of equipment and the crew. There you go. Then what is the bosunate? Bosunate. Probably just the assistant. Bosun's boatswain. Officer or petty officer in charge of the ship's rigging, anchors, cable, and deck crew. I'm not finding what a bosunate is. Let's just assume that it's the bosun's friend. It's his +1. Then we have the crew. We have the name, the quality, and the origin. That's a really weird way of describing someone's job. Their quality. So we got captains, first mate, second mate. So who is the bosun? The bosun is Alfred Klestel. Oh, and the bosun's mate. Maybe that's what it did. Did it say bosun's mate, or was it a different word? Maybe it did. Maybe I was mistaking the apostrophe for something else. Charles Minor, surgeon's mate, cook, butcher, gunner, passengers, ship stewards, midshipmen, topmen, seamen, lots of stuff. There will be no seaman jokes in this playthrough. Just telling you now. Okay, so cool. And then we have the sketch, the Life at Sea sketch, which is really pretty. It's just I think this picture has literally everybody in the book, and as you figure out their fates, I think you get like a check mark on their portrait there on the right, or something. I can't quite remember, but this is kind of where you start, and the game will kind of tell us as well as we go. So this depicts an execution from some sort of execution by gun squad. I think that's the captain. And then there's the Formosan royalty. You got these two guys with a spear, and then maybe the emperor and the empress. And then you got some people dancing up top. Quite a lot of stuff. Okay, and then we're into chapter 1. So all that aside, I know it's taken us a while to get into the game here, but we're about to start in earnest. So we've got a pocket watch that allows us to view the last moments of someone right at their death by approaching a dead body, and then I push space, maybe? Yep, here we go. Ba-bum. This is what I love about Lucas Pope.
Captain, open the door! Kick it in. Lest we break it down and take more than those shells. You bastards, exactly what I give you. Sorry to ruin the moment. I'm choking.
Whew, excuse me. So that was cool. That's what I love about these Lucas Pope games. Everything feels so clunky, not clunky, satisfying. Chunky, I should say. Chunky, not clunky. You know, like pushing a button, you feel like, and then you flip open the watch and then you have the audio cues. It's just really satisfying. So we got kind of a silent movie type thing where we could hear the captain arguing with some Scottish guy, and then all of a sudden, boom, we're in this scene of this guy's death. It looks like he got shot right in the fucking chest. Ouch. And he had an axe, and he was arguing with the cat. Oh shit, are we out of time? Wait, I wasn't done. Are we on a time limit? I hope not. I chose this game specifically because I didn't want to be on a time limit. Return of the Obra Dinn. Okay, so it's going to kind of give us an introduction here. X, the end. Okay, so there we are on the map. Just to the north of the Canary Islands. So we're in the last chapter already. Who is this? How did they die? Well, I can tell you how they died. Met an unknown fate. Okay. He was definitely fucking shot. There it is. Spiked, strangled, speared, struck, suicide. God, torn apart. I'm kind of curious what the other options are. Alive. Oh, how do you find an alive person from their corpse? How does that work? Axed, burned, clawed, clubbed, crushed. Yikes. Decapitated, drowned, eaten, electrocuted. What? Was there even electricity back then? Like what? They got like a generator on board? Expired, exploded. Damn. Fell, froze, illness, killed with a sword. I guess you couldn't write sordid, right? Although it was probably a sordid affair. Knifed, poisoned, shot, speared, spiked, strangled, struck, suicide, torn apart. So there's a lot of options here. But this guy was shot, definitely, with a gun. This unknown soul was shot with a gun by an unknown attacker. Well, presumably he was shot by the captain. I guess we can't say that for sure, but he was saying, Captain, you know, we're going to break down the door. And then the captain said, you fools will get exactly what I give you. And then he busts open the door and then he shoots him. Boom. So I don't think it's too presumptuous to say that, captain, he was shot by the captain, this unknown soul. So we don't know his name. I think he was Scottish, although he was with some other person there. So who knows if he was even the one talking. So are we... I guess we could just guess at it, or maybe that's enough for now. 3 others were present. Yeah, who was present? So this was the captain, and this was R. Witterell. He was shot with the gun. Wait, what? His name was R. Witterell? R. Witterell is the captain. So he was shotgunned by R. Witterell. Who's this guy? I assume. Because he has the mustache, yeah? And then this guy was also present. So, what do we do now? Just go back? Oh, we're back in it. Okay. So yeah, this guy, clearly he has that awesome mustache, and they called him the captain, so he must be the captain, right? So how do we pull up his... Oh, neat. Yeah, so that's right. So you can see them in the portrait as well. You can pull it up that way. So how do we mark him as the captain? And this guy, this is... We know where he is on the portrait. He's right next to the captain. Yeah. Oh, betrayal. They must have been friends. And then this guy, who's just in the beanie, and he shot the guy in the execution. We're not sure how he was involved with this. Is there a way to hear the audio clip again? Because that would be helpful. Because I've forgotten it already. Did both of them speak? Did only one of them speak? I don't know. You can't seem to get behind to view any more of the scene. We're kind of trapped here, so that's fine. Oh, I can't escape. Oh, there's a door. A magical... wow. Neat. Let's go through. So will that take us out of the vision, presumably? Yes. Okay. So now we're back on the dead guy. Okay. Cool. So is there a way? Oh shit! Open the book while the pocket watch is open to flip directly to the relevant page. Hey, good game design. Thank you. Thanks. There we go. This unknown soul was shot with a gun by Captain Robert Witterell. Wittrell? Not sure. Okay. So here is the transcript. Captain, open the door. Kick it in. Okay, so that's probably this guy then. Lest we break it down and take more than those shells. You bastards may take exactly what I give you. Waka! And can I listen to that again if I want to? Looks like it. Let me pull up that. Huh?
Captain, open the door. Kick it in.
Callie, why did you send a sad face? Are you okay?
Exactly what I give you.
Kaboom. Okay. So we are able to hear it again. We just have to go back into the scene. Oh, when I was joking. Yeah. I'm drinking water, but okay, so one of the guys had a Scottish accent, the other guy sounded I couldn't really tell, and then the captain obviously. So oh shit. So now this door is open. Is that magic? Because this was closed before, right? It was locked. Okay. Well, that's interesting. So there's another dead body in here. I guess we just go, oh, there's 2 dead bodies in here. There's a whole other area. This is the captain's quarters, right? And you can go out onto the... Is this the stern? Because it's the back? And then the bows up front? I think so. Okay, so this kind of loops around. Just a place for the captain to go out and smoke, I guess. and then there's these 2 dead bodies. Okay, so I guess we'll do this one first, since it's the first one in the room. Ba-bum.
Where are they? Must be in here someplace. They're at the bottom of the sea. That's a lie.
Whoa. This level of violence was not alluded to with that conversation at all. He was like, "Argh!" And then all of a sudden the captain is fucking slicing this guy open with a knife, I guess. Yeah. He's attacking the captain with a spear. Okay. Are these guys out here? Oh no, this guy's already dead? Okay. Oh, okay. So this guy was the guy who got shot by the captain, but then his friend over here was like, oh shit, he shot my buddy. All right, I'm coming for you, you son of a bitch. And he has a spear. And then the captain's a badass, man. God damn. Fucking sliced open his jugular as he ran at him with a spear. Okay, so part 2, inside the captain's quarters. Who is this? How did they die? Well, I can tell you how they died. They were knifed. Knifed is an option, right? They were knifed by the captain. Man, the captain's killing everybody. Is that is that the twist? Captain Robert was just killed everyone. So we can review the transcript again. Where are they? Must be in here someplace. They're at the bottom of the sea. That's a lie. So this guy's looking for some people. Where are they? And the captain's saying that they're at the bottom of the sea. Oh shit, maybe the captain really did kill everyone. He's like, where's my family? My wife and daughter, they must be in here someplace. No, they're not. I fucking killed them and sent them with a pair of cement shoes, you see? It's a mobster now. Okay, cool. 2 others were present. Were they? Or just two were present? 2 others were present. So 2 people were present apart from... Oh, shit. What? Where was he? Who the hell is that? Some random bald guy. Because the highlighted ones are the ones who are present, presumably. That's the captain. That's the guy who fucking died. So where the fuck was that guy? He wasn't even in the other scene. Okay, so we're in this scene. So there is apparently a bald third party. Is he up here? He's like spying on them from the roof? No. Oh, maybe he's on the captain's smoking deck. Sorry, it's hard to, I don't have a mouse. I'm using a touchpad on my laptop, so it's hard to look around. Is he on the captain's smoking deck? Oh shit! Oh no! What's happening with it? Oh shit! He's like spider monkeying his way down with a knife in his mouth, I think. Yikes. Okay, so he was like hiding up here in ambush the whole time and like listening to, so the captain shot the guy and then he's like, I'm gonna take this into my own hands. Then he like fucking does a Spider-Man move and jumps down there with a knife. Fucking yeah. Okay. So I think we're done here, right? Oh shit. That's right, we have to walk out the magic door. Magic door. So no idea who either of those guys are. The only person we know so far, I think, is the captain. And what's in here? It is locked. So presumably locked doors. We seem to gain access to locked areas when a memory takes us in there. Somehow that magically unlocks the door, so... But are any of these doors unlocked presently? Yes, this one is. I think we've already been in here. Where's all the loot? Like, where's all the guns and bullets and shit? Just kidding. It's not that kind of game, obviously. This door is unlocked as well. If I remember the map correctly, these were the passengers' quarters. So this was the passenger's bed, I guess? Man. Fucking small accommodations, but I guess that makes sense if you have limited space. Can't go in there, so then there is another body to inspect. This guy, how did he die? Was this the captain's body? Oh, did my game crash? Are we still live? Someone's fucking choking to death, and it's not me this time. Okay, game is still running, but are we still streaming? Can you see the game? You can still see the game? Okay, good. So what the fuck is going on in here? Thanks for sticking around, Callie. I appreciate your help. So this is the guy that the captain just fucking knifed. This guy Was this the spider monkey guy? Yes, okay. So you can't really tell from that photo, but he does have a beard. He came down. Where's his knife? Oh shit. Okay, so yeah, he jumped down with a knife in his mouth. He got the drop on the captain, stabbed him in the ribs. But then the captain took the spear from this guy and then whacked him in the head. So was the dead body that guy, or was it the dead body of the captain? And the choking noises we heard at the beginning were the guy who got knifed in the jugular. Okay, so this is the bald guy did die. This was his death moment, even though the captain was stabbed like in the liver. But I guess he would have died later. So, there's no transcript there, just sound effects. So who is this? How did they die? Okay, well, once again, I can tell you how they died. Clubbed, is clubbed the appropriate? Spine fell, froze, illness, sword, knifed, torn apart, suicide, struck. Well, he was struck. Hooves, tail, wings. Wings? Okay, none of those apply. Hooves? Do we have horses down in the fucking cargo bay? He didn't fall. Am I saying too much, Callie? I noticed that in my bunker stream. It was very distracting. You'll probably notice it now that I said something. But have you noticed it so far? Crushed. I'm going to say clubbed. No? Okay. I won't worry too much about it then. So he was clubbed by the captain. Again, fucking captain. Blunt force trauma to the head just killed him in one shot. God damn. Strong man. So, captain's... Okay, so this door is now open. Oh! And there's a lady in here? Who's she in the photo? Okay, so she's one of the dancers up top. Cool. So presumably we'll have access to this area in the real world. Captain whacked that guy in the head. Is there anything else in this? If we check this, one other person was present. Who was the other person? The captain. Okay, so it was just the captain and him. Gotcha. So let's go back to the real world. I hope I'm not missing like a million clues. I probably am. How's the audio and stuff, Callie? Can you still hear the game okay? Can you hear me okay? Yep, so now this door is open. And it looks like there's two bodies inside. There was I guess this is probably the woman that we saw under the cloth. Or under the blanket. And then this body. So let's start with this one. Bottom. Perfect audio. Oh, thank you. Abigail. Does my voice sound good? Abigail.
Oh, brother. My friend.
Abigail.
I shot him.
Your brother. Your brother, my friend. I shot him dead.
Soon, my love.
Abigail. Your brother, my friend. I shot him dead.
Please forgive me. For everything.
Fuck. It's dark. So, Abigail. Is this Abigail? I mean, he might have just been talking to... I mean, who knows who he was talking to? He might have just been, talking to his dead wife or whatever, but, I mean, Abigail was in the other room. So, Captain suicided. Yet another death on the captain's hands. And then Abigail here. I'm assuming she's Abigail. We don't know. And then he said that he shot her brother. And we know that he shot this guy out here, the Scottish guy. I don't know if he's Scottish. He might not be. But is it possible that we can trace Abigail's, do we have her maiden name? Or maybe she still has her maiden name and then we can find her brother that way? Okay, so this unknown soul, this person's face is no longer blurred, which means that they can now be identified. Okay. Use the book and the pocket watch to gather enough information to deduce their identity. Revisit memories on the ship using the pocket watch to study relationships, appearances, and activities. Sure. Use the book, maps, crew manifest, and artist sketches, along with the individual conversation logs, to find clues about names, relationships, appearances, and roles. Okay. What kind of roles? East roles? There were 60 people on the ship when it left England. Determining everyone's identity and fate will not be easy. So you have to do it for all 60? I guess so. Decisive information is rare. What does that mean? You'll have to make assumptions using partial information. Okay. So it's little leaps of logic are okay, like assuming that she's Abigail. Some identities may only be revealed through a process of elimination. Good luck. Okay. Okay, so we know that this is the captain, and we know that he killed himself with a gun. Sad. This may or may not be correct. Okay. I'm pretty sure it is. Fates are validated in sets of 3. I think I remember this from the first one. So once you get 3 right, correctly identify at least 3 people and their fates to have the information typeset into the book. Right. So if you get 3 of them right, it'll tell you. It'll lock them in, so to speak. So that kind of gives you it doesn't, you don't have to play it till the very end and be like, well, I hope I fucking got it right. And then it's like, no, you sorry, you lose. And then you have to try again or whatever. Okay, so part 4, the end. So this whole part, chapter X, there were like 4 dead bodies, basically. But what about Abigail? Is she not in? She's not in this chapter? I guess not. Okay. So... Oh, yeah, and so this guy is still... hold on one sec. I gotta plug in my computer. I forgot I was running on battery power to charge my idle game. Are we still streaming? Did that knock the stream down? Seems okay. Okay, so as I was saying, the unblurred portrait. So of these 4 people, this guy is unblurred, and so is the captain. So that means that we have enough information to determine who this is. He said he was shot with a gun, and the captain said that Abigail's brother. So if we look for Abigail, assuming there's only one Abigail on the list, Samuel, blah blah blah, Miss Jane Bird, Abigail Hoscut Witterell. So is that her middle name or is that her maiden name? Because her maiden name might help. And look, she is from Scotland, so that kind of tracks with the guy with the Scottish accent, right? So Abigail Hoscut Witterell. So let's look for another guy with the last name Hoscut or Witterell. Oh, William Hoscut, first mate from Scotland. Okay, so I think that's a pretty good guess. Because that's Abigail's brother. She was shot by the captain. He just confessed that. So, yeah. William Hoscut, first mate, shot with a gun by captain. Yeah. Makes sense to me. Okay, and then this guy was knifed, and then this guy was clubbed. And then the captain killed himself. Although he was also stabbed in the ribs, so... So is that maybe not entire? No, I mean this was the killing moment, right, where he actually died. So he shot himself. Yes. Okay. No one else was present. This guy's still blurry, so we don't have the information we need for him. This guy as well. And then this guy, we're assuming we have the right information, but we don't know for sure. Okay, I think we're done here. How do we get out? I'm pushing escape, but it keeps taking me back and forth. Tab, right? Okay. And now we're back. We're back here. Now there was one other body, right? There was Abigail. Who we assume is Abigail. We don't really know. So, my game's hitching a little bit. So let's go back out to the real world, and then my only friend, the end. XXXX. What does that mean? Is that the 4 chapters? Oh, so that means that the 4 parts. So we finished all 4 parts of this chapter, I guess? Yeah. Okay, so then Abigail, I guess, is part of a different chapter, which will start now. I have to pee soon. So after this death, I'll go pee. 5-minute break. My husband. Oh shit. Is this Abigail? Oh my god. So was she already dead when the captain moved her into in there under the blankets, but she was already dead? She'd been crushed by this fucking thing? Holy shit, the Kraken. God damn. Okay. So the ship was attacked by a Kraken. Oh my god, this guy is missing his legs. This guy is this the guy? Yeah, this is the guy with the beard. There's so many people here. What the fuck? There's a guy in a top hat. Is he like a passenger? And then this guy with a spear. Who's this guy? He has a stripy shirt. Have we seen him before? No. He's a big stripy shirt guy. He's like a circus strongman. Okay, wow. Holy shit. That's a lot of information all at once. So yeah, the Obra Dinn was attacked by a Kraken, or a giant octopus, or a giant squid. And okay, so this is chapter 7? 5, 6, 7? Yeah, the Dune. Who is this? How do they die? Okay, well, this is Abigail, right? And she was talking to Martin, the 3rd mate. Okay, so Abigail Hoscut Witterel, and she was crushed, right? She was crushed by a beast. Well done. 3 fates correct. Oh shit, so we did it. So Abigail was correct. And the other 2, the captain and William Hoscut. Okay. Very nice. Captain Robert Witterell shot himself. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so we got 3 correct. So each line is one that we got correct. So these are all the ones we have to fill out. Fucking hell. Okay. This might be a multi-stream thing. Why is my pocket? Why am I shaking like a baby? I'm still in this scene. I wasn't really done looking at it. There's so much going on here. What the fuck? So can I see what was going on, or she was. I want to see where were we? The Doom. Okay, so the Kraken was the Doom. That makes sense. Part 1, the Doom on the bow, on the gun deck. Where are we? On the main deck. Okay, so we're starting in part 8, where Abigail was crushed by the Kraken. I just wanted to see the transcript. So, Martin, where is the captain? Have you lost your mind? Get back inside. I want my husband. Where is he? He's below deck. Come here. So she's talking to Martin right before she gets crushed. Who could Martin be? Would it be the guy that is closest to her? And his face is unblurred, so does that mean that we know his identity? Okay, well, we'll try to keep that in mind for later. Hello? What is going on? White. What? Oh shit, this guy? So we can go to this guy from Abigail. Right? That's what that whole thing means? Because his body wasn't actually out there on the deck. Is this like his soul? So his soul was like in Abigail's memories, but now it's going back to where he died. So this is like, because obviously they wouldn't just leave his corpse there, right? But so for us to be able to go back into his moment of death, he needs to have like an ethereal presence or whatever, something for us to interact with. That makes sense. Dun-dun. God damn. Okay, so whoever this guy is, he was ripped apart by a beast. There was no dialogue there. There's stripy shirt guy. So is this before? This is before Abigail got crushed, right? Because this is in a part before. So he's tossing a gun to this guy, and this was the guy who Abigail was talking to, or no, that was someone else, right? He had like the pointy hat. That's a different guy. And this guy, don't know who he is. He's just clinging to the ship. Another man there. This guy cowering with a gun. So I don't even see Abigail out here. So maybe this was like the beginning of the chapter? This guy shooting at him. I was hoping that we could determine who Abigail was talking to here, but we didn't see her, so. Okay, so this was part 7. So I guess a fair amount of time passed between this part and Abigail's part. So a few things to do. First of all, this guy, he was torn apart, right? Yeah, torn apart by a beast. His portrait is unblurry, which means that we're supposed to be able to know his identity. But how... there was no dialogue. Was this the person Abigail was talking to? That doesn't really make sense. Callie, are you sure you can see the game? Because for me, it's just black. But it might not be loading right on my phone. If you wouldn't mind just confirming you can see the game and everything. Okay, thanks. I'm paranoid about it. Okay, so there's no dialogue here. So how are we supposed to know who he is? Well, anyway, the same can be said for what? Wait a minute. So this was Abigail's death. 10 others were present. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. There were tons of people. This guy who was clubbed later by the captain. Abigail, we know who she is, but then who the fuck are these people? I didn't even see them in her death thing. But it said they're not blurry, right? So we presumably can know who they are somehow. And there's this guy, he's blurry. This bald guy, that bald guy, that guy. Who the fuck is that? I didn't We didn't even investigate him. This guy, though, I was interested in, the tricorn hat guy. Because I'm pretty sure that this is who... This was Martin. Martin Perot. Martin Parrott. The third mate. Because she had called out for Martin. And he was, like, right there. So it's a little bit of a jump, I guess, but... I don't see anyone else named Martin. Let's just go with that for now. We don't even know how he died, obviously. So, although it says he was involved in 2 memories. Can we see which ones those are? Memories where this person appears can be navigated from here. Okay. This soul appears in 2 memories. Bookmark memories for quicker navigation. Okay. Well, I didn't want to actually do that. So 2 memories depicted in Justice at she first memory. So wait, which memories were it? Were they? Oh, was it this one? So it's part 7 and part 8. So he was in this one. I just didn't find him. Okay, fair enough. Torn apart, and then Abigail in part 8 was crushed. Okay. I really have to pee, so I'll be back in about 5 minutes. You guys just sit tight. Old man river, softly gently stimulate the senses, see it, feel it, tremulous and tender. Silently the senses abandon their defenses. Put your gaze away from cold unfeeling light and listen to the music of the night. You can hear me peeing? That's impossible. That was all the way in the other room. For real? Oh, good. I'm like, what the fuck? My mic should not be that sensitive. All right. That was nice. Got a nice pee, got some fresh water. I thought the stream might pick up that a little bit. I just can't resist. This whole big empty clinic is like just so good for belting out songs. It's like, because it's like the acoustics and everyone's going. Why am I drinking so much? It's just a bottle of Coke filled with water from the drinking fountain. Am I drinking like a lot on stream? Like you can hear me like drinking and stuff? Is it distracting? Should I try to drink stealthily? It's fine. Okay. Hydration is important. All right. So where were we? Abigail Hoscott Witterell. Passenger was crushed by a terrible beast. And then this guy was torn apart by a terrible beast. And yeah. And my pocket watch is a jiggling again, which means that there's another ethereal corpse to find, presumably. Is he glowing, or probably this person? Dun 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 dun. Are we gonna have to do this like 20 times? Because there's like a million people. Hope you've been drinking water back at home and having fun with your friends and stuff. Following the corpses to all their funny sources. Okay, so that's where that guy was torn apart. Crystal light water, good. It's better than nothing. Okay, so this guy, just make sure you're actually drinking it. Don't just have it sitting there. Hi, Mia. Oh. Will you pet Mia's cheeks for me? Okay, so who actually died here? Is there a guy up there? I guess maybe there is. It's hard to tell. Oh yeah, okay, so this guy exploded. And who threw the powder at him? Was it this guy? So there was one guy yelling to throw the powder. That might have been this guy, maybe. He was telling him, throw the powder. This guy was trying to come up the stairs with some guns, but he slipped. Okay. This was the guy that got torn apart shortly after. Or maybe it was this guy saying throw the powder. He was like, don't sacrifice me, just throw the powder at me. Blow it up. Or maybe he was hoping to be spared in the explosion somehow. I don't know. Well, I can tell you how they died. I've been saying that a lot. I feel like that's going to be a common theme. I can tell you how they died. Get to the main bit. Quick. Hold on. Throw it. Throw the powder. Okay, so was this all the same person saying this? Throw it. Throw the powder. Hold on. Throw it. Okay. Well, it's hard to tell who was actually saying that. But they were definitely exploded. Is that an option? Exploded. Yes. Blasted by an explosion. Oh, so you don't even have to say who it was that actually... So I guess it doesn't matter who threw the powder. He was just blown apart. And we don't know who he is. Okay, so that's part 6. So we're going in reverse chronological order. So is there another... is my pocket watch jiggling? No? No, I guess not. Okay. Well... Oh, there's a guy down here with the funny hat, and there's this guy with an even funnier hat who in like Three Stooges fashion has fallen with a bunch of guns, and then those guns end up going off and like kill 3 other people down there. Can't wait to reveal that. Then this guy, the guy with the tattoos who gets torn apart later. And then this guy who, it looks like he's the one who maybe threw the powder. Or maybe he's just shielding his eyes from the explosion. Then there's this guy here. So again, it's really hard to tell who threw, because I assume someone threw some black powder and that's what exploded. But it's hard to tell who. Oh, and here's the magic door. So how do we find the other corpses? Can we go below deck now? Ah, that makes sense. So we unlock new areas, basically. Well, actually, maybe this was open before. I can't remember. So this is a whole new deck. A whole new deck. And there's definitely a corpse there. Looks like he was crushed by a cannon, case closed. I don't even have to go into his memory. Yeah, let's just hop right in, I guess. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, how does my voice sync up with the video? I'll test it one quick in a second. Ooh. Oh man, that's brutal. I want to check how synced my voice is with the video. So like, I'm looking up, I'm looking down, I'm looking up, I'm looking down, I'm looking right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Is that like pretty synced, or is it like behind? Up, down, right, left, 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 right, left. If you're still here, Kelly, let me know. So this guy met a grisly fate. A loose cannon, I guess. Just fucking crushed his sternum? What do you call that part? The bony chest area. It's as good a name as any, I guess. Who is this? How did they die? Well, I can tell you how they died. They were crushed by a cannon. Yeah. Crushed by a loose cannon, yeah. That's very perfectly descriptive. And 4 others were there. There was Martin, assuming he's Martin. This was the guy who was crushed, and then this guy who was later exploded, and then this guy who we don't know what happened to him. Oh, and then this guy. Don't know who he is. Okay. So let's go to part 4. And my pocket watch is jiggling, which means that there's a ghost here somewhere. Over there. How do we get there? Kind of got to skirt around the cannon. I'm surprised that we can't just like fly in this mode, because it's like, you know, magical anyway. Do you believe in magic in a pocket watch? It shows you how people died and stuff. And it's magic. And the corpses are smelly. And this guy looks like he's gone to helly. I don't know. I wish I was better at improv. I feel like it would improve my ability to entertain people with a string. The fuse. Oh shit. Oh no. Who lit the fuse, you fools? Oh, so this was grabbed by an octopus. So they were trying to shoot the octopus with the cannons, obviously. And this one, the octopus grabbed and shot him. Oh no. That's so fucked up. But that man's clever girl, huh? Smart Kraken. Turning their own weapons against them. As if his giant tentacles weren't weapons enough. But this guy got fucking blown to smithereens. It looks like his head got blown off. God damn. Okay. Anything else to see here while we're here? Can't go through doors, right? Because we're like in ghost mode. Or investigator mode. Okay. So how many people is that? Like 3 other people in the room? Because I want to make sure that I'm not missing anybody when it says however many others were present. Because I totally would have missed that guy in the first chapter, or the last chapter, I should say. The guy who was spider monkeying down from the top deck. If I hadn't seen that discrepancy. So 4 others were present. This guy. Excuse me, that guy. This guy was there? I didn't see him. That guy and Top Hat Man. Monopoly Man. Okay. All they said was the fuse. Oh, shit. Okay, there's 2 people. And they both died at once? Can I need to investigate the scene a little bit more to see. Making pizza? Oh, nice. Does that mean you're making pizza like in the oven, or did you order one? I want to do the pocket watch, but I also want to square away who is who here. So, did this guy die at this point? No, that wasn't him. Nutrisystem pizza. Nice. Caramelized onions. Okay, so this is the guy with the top hat, Monopoly Man. He was blasted by the cannon. But then who else? This guy. Where is he? Oh, is that him there underneath the cannon? I can't seem to. That is a person, right? I mean, that's his foot. Maybe I'm not supposed to be able to get a read on him. It's just I want to enter in the fates now while we're here. So let's say Top Hat Man was cannoned, shot with a cannon by the beast. Can you say that? I guess. And then this guy, I don't know. I guess we'll say that he was crushed with a cannon for now. Just because I assume that that's him. I don't know. Maybe this pocket watch will take, but usually the watch takes you to a different chapter or a different part, and we're in part 4 right now. So, one of each. You're having 2 Nutrisystem pizzas. Wow, living it up tonight. I'm hungry. Hopefully, I can find some place open late. I think the Whataburgers here are open 24 hours. But the sad truth is that I had Whataburger today for breakfast and dinner. And lunch, I should say. I haven't had dinner yet. So I had the regular Whataburger with a medium fry and a Diet Coke for breakfast. Very healthy. And then for lunch, I had the Whataburger again, this time with jalapenos, cheese, and bacon. And a large onion rings, and 2 jalapeno ranch sauces, and another Whataburger. Well, I already said that. Oh, and another Diet Coke is what I meant. So, yeah, very healthy eating today, and might end up having to have Whataburger for dinner. And the thing is, hot take, but I did not like the burger part. It wasn't very good. It was usually I really like mustard, but this I don't know, the meat doesn't have enough flavor to like complement the mustard in this. I think it was just a little bit kind of off tasting. Maybe I'll ask for ketchup next time. Breakfast at the BB. Well, I had to go get a soda, and all I had for breakfast at there was like, a couple eggs and some bacon. I didn't want to like press for, a big old breakfast. So, and she was very sweet, the lady working there, so I didn't want to take advantage of her. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so, and I might end up getting Whataburger again. But yeah, I don't know. The burger itself was okay. I don't eat Whataburger very, very often because it's only like, it's not anywhere near where I live. I'm traveling for work right now. I'm in Tennessee. And it was okay. It was decent. The onion rings were really good. They were hot and fresh. The dipping sauces were awesome. They gave you a lot of sauce. I only used like 1 of the 2 that I got. They're very generous with their sauce, so that's nice. But wasn't wowed by the burger. I didn't say, what a burger, which is kind of the namesake. And I've got to book a hotel. And actually, I have some work here to do still. Anyway, so back to the game. Well, let me have a drink first. Delicious. Okay, so back to the game. That guy was probably crushed by a cannon. I couldn't confirm if that was him or not. That guy was blasted with a cannon. So then let's go on to the next one. We're here. Oh, this guy. Well, so maybe that guy wasn't the one who got crushed by the cannon. Because this is going to take us to a new part, right? This is going to take us to part 3. I'm assuming. Because we were in part 4. But 2 people died in part 4. So, I don't know. It's confusing. Dun, 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 dun. Too late for that. Ooh. Brutal. Okay, so what is happening here? Okay, there's the cannon. This is the guy. This is Top Hat guy? Oh, no, not him. Top Hat guy? Yeah, so he got fucking just blasted into the wall by that cannon, and this guy was behind him. Yes? Is he the... Well, he's bald, but... Open the book while examining a face to flip directly to the sketch. There's a Waffle House and McDurber's that are 24 hours near you. Hey, cool. Maybe I'll go to Waffle House. This unknown soul was crushed by a loose cannon. Okay, so he was not the guy who was found under the cannon. He was blasted as well. Right? He was blasted at the exact same moment. He was shot with a cannon by the beast. Although I don't know, should we say that he was shot by the beast, or should we say that he was shot by whoever set the cannon up, which was presumably this guy? Belay spark. Well, I don't know. I mean, the beast is wielding the cannon at this point, so I think that's fair to say. But we will have to remember that we may have to amend that later. So much to keep track of. I need like a notebook. At the bed and breakfast I stayed at, the room was nautical themed. Oh, that must be why I wanted to play this. But yeah, it was like nautical decor, lighthouses and stuff, and they had a little notebook on the dresser that was like made of leather, and it had like a compass inlaid. I don't know. It was cool. Callie agrees with me that the beast killed them. I'm glad that you're watching. I hope I'm not, if you'd rather be playing with your friends or whatever, don't feel obligated to watch, but I'm glad that you're here. Okay, so how did they die? This guy was definitely crushed. Was he crushed by a cannon or was he crushed by the beast? It was a little bit of both. The beast kind of crushed him against the cannon. So we'll say that for now. But there's a lot of ambiguous around part 3 and part 4 of the Doom. We may need to amend some of this information. But I think we're good for now. And we're back in this moment. Who else was here? So these guys were over here lighting the cannons and stuff. This was before this wall. So basically what happened was this cannon went boom, and then it also crashed through this wall because the opposite force, or maybe the beast like crushed through this wall with the cannon. Boom, mess everywhere, and then these guys went fucking flying, and then this cannon went off, right, and then crushed this guy. No, he was knifed by the captain. Who was the guy that got crushed up against this wall? Was it this guy? No, he was clubbed by the captain. This guy was torn apart later. So who? Because I remember a guy here was fucking like this cannon like went backwards and crushed his head against this post. Not sure who that is. Maybe he's not here yet. Maybe he's coming down the stairs or something, but we can't see that far. All right. So do we exit this memory? Is there a magic door? Magic door. Take me to a better place. I'm alive. Okay, so we've examined him. Wow. So the cannonball went out that way and obviously blew his head off as it went. So where is the corpse of the other guy? Because they both got shot, right? They were both in front of the cannon, and I guess they just turned into like paste. But it's weird that this guy's corpse is here, but the other guy isn't. I guess maybe he was just blown into too many pieces. And then this is the guy who got crushed by the loose cannon. This guy here. What's happened here? Sir, a loose cannon. She's heeling over. Find your footing. And this happened before the explosion? Oh, okay. So the order is kind of important here. Oh, no. Okay. Let's go to the beginning of the doom here. So the beast reached in as they were firing the cannons. He crushed this guy. The cannon then went off and blew these guys to bits. Then this guy was crushed by a loose cannon after that, as like the boat started to rock. And then up on the top deck, that guy was blown up. This guy was torn apart, and then Abigail was crushed by the rigging. Okay. So there must be another 1 or 2 corpses for this chapter. Is this a corpse or? No, I guess that's the sunlight. Stylized sunlight reflecting through the window. Okay, so these doors are open. Or unlocked, I should say. So, but we're kind of getting ahead of ourselves, skipping over. Let's check these doors. They're open. So that cannonball like ripped through all of there. Open sesame. And check this room, I guess. I'm just checking everywhere. I assume there's a couple more bodies to find here. These doors are unlocked, so. It's weird that we didn't find the body of the one guy that was killed simultaneously. We found Top Hat guy, but we didn't find Bald guy. Oh, yep, there's a body. Where's that 2 bodies? Let's find out. Dun-dun.
Oh no, you're cut.
So he's Scottish.
Leave me.
Bear up, son. I'll stay with you.
Tell Pete's mother I tried
Pete's
my best
mother.
to pull him back, to save him.
You tell her yourself. Brennan, bring the surgeon's kit.
Okay. So, there were a few names mentioned there. A lot of information. This guy is clearly Scottish, and he's calling to someone for the surgeon's kit. Is anyone running with a package? Oh, this guy's clearly listening. Standing over a guy with a... My God, what is happening here? So this guy could be Brennan, or more than likely it's this guy, right? Because he heard his name. Yeah, and his portrait's on blurry as well. So can I say that this was Brennan? And we know how he died. Brennan. Bon La Lim? No. Brennan. Can I organize by alphabetical? I must have just went right over it. I'm very blind when it comes to that. Christian, Olus, Duncan, Finley, Edward, Nunzio. Nunzio? Emily. So some of these guys, like Nunzio, I mean, like, if we see a guy who's very hairy and tan, we'll know that he's the only Italian on board. Bun Lan Lim. I can say that because I'm Italian. Partly Italian, at least. Unknown. Zungai, Sathi, Philip Dahl, Paul Moss, Samuel Galligan, Roderick Anderson, Davy James, Peter Milroy, Thomas Lanke, Charles Herstick. I forgot who we were looking for. Brennan, right? Nicholas Maba. Just Maba. Lewis Walker, Leonid Volkov, Unknown Seaman. Why is he here? Why is that here? Unknown Seaman. Oh, because it's organized into rank, right? So there was a seaman on board who we didn't know the name of. Who hired him? Didn't do his I-9. Alarcus Nikishin, Alexei, Nathan, Lars, John, Renfred, Abraham, William, Solomon, Hamadou, Henry, Alexander, Patrick, George, and Samuel. So I did not... Oh, Brennan. Henry Brennan. So maybe he called him by his last name. That's like military boat custom, right? So Henry Brennan. That's a good enough guess for now. So he said, Henry, Brennan, bring the surgeon's kit. So was this guy the ship's doctor, perhaps? He was Scottish. Oh, no, this is William Huscott. Okay. So we already know who he is, and that's confirmed even. And then this guy we don't know, but he was shot? I didn't have time to even see, how did he even get injured? How did he die? We'll definitely have to do that one again. And now we're in a different chapter as well. We're in the escape. We're still to the north of the Canary Islands. This is chapter 9. So this is right before the end. Part 6. So we're in the final bit of the chapter again. Och no. Don't leave me. Bear up, son. I'll stay with you. Tell Pete's mother I tried my best to pull him back, to save him. You tell her yourself. Brennan, bring the surgeon's kit. Okay, so this guy might be involved in another scene where he tried to pull a guy named Pete back. So if we see this guy ever pulling somebody, we'll know that that's Pete. And is there... Oh shit. This person's face appeared blurred throughout the book. Yeah, I know. Blurring indicates that you don't have sufficient information to determine their identity. Their fate may be known and can be entered now. Trying to name them while their face is blurred would be unproductive. Carry on and pay attention. Faces will become unblurred when the information necessary to identify them has been revealed in some way. Thank you, game. I understand why that was necessary, but please don't chastise me. I just wanted to see the list of people. And it's doing it again. How do I... Okay, what's the proper way then? How do I just get the list? Can I go back to the crew? Okay. Fucking hell. Getting treated like a 6-year-old. I just wanted to see if there was a guy named Peter. Or Pete. Yep, Peter Milroy, the midshipman. And to that end, he was talking about Peter's mother. So I wonder if there's a female passenger with the last name of Milroy. Let's just quickly scan and see if there's any other Milroys on board. I mean, he might have been talking like, back on the land, not necessarily like, oh, tell Peter's mom on this boat that. So that's probably what he meant. I'm not seeing another Milroy on here. Yeah, no, that's okay. So we're in the escape chapter, but we didn't even finish the doom, right? The bargain, the doom. So we didn't get part 2 or part 1, but now we're already on to the escape. That's okay. So part 6. How did they die? We don't really know. Oh, well, okay. Och, no, you're cut. Don't leave me. Bear up, son. I'll stay with you. Tell Pete's mother I tried to save him. You tell him yourself. Brennan, bring the surgeon's kit. Okay, so he called out to Brennan. Who is this? How did they die? He was cut. Is that an option? What about, like, bled to death? Is that an option? Expired. That's very generic. Exploded, fell, froze, illness, knife, sword, speared, spiked, strangled, struck, suicide, torn apart. Okay, I feel like we don't really know, or I didn't get to examine the scene well enough to find out. Let's see. So William, he was there with him. This was the guy that died. Henry Brennan was called to get the kit, and then this guy was there as well, coming down the stairs. All right. Well, I think we can move on. Sorry if this is long-winded. I want to probe for as many clues as possible because I don't want to miss like a detail. Obviously, we'll have to go back through these at some point, but... So Brennan was standing over this guy kind of menacingly. Oh shit, we're back in here. That's right. But the body was out here. Wait, what? Where the fuck are we going? Oh, you're leading me on a little goose chase here. What the hell? What a tease. Dun-dun. Teasy ghost.
What's all this, you damn fool?
So that's Brennan. And he just fucking whacked this guy in the head. What's all this, you damn fool? That's an English accent, right? And then who's this? That's Funny Hat Guy. He's dead as well. It looks like his fucking head is missing. So did this guy come down and see this guy, his head was missing, and he was like, what's this, you damn fool? And he had a gun, and then this guy was like, fine, I'll kill you too. So he, like, maybe this guy knocked this guy's head off as well? God damn. And then this guy, this is William, right? William Prescott, Hoscott, who... Oh shit. Okay, so this is the guy who was cut. Oh yeah, it looks like there's a screwdriver in his back. So he was shanked. Is shanked an option for cause of death? Prison shanking? On the aft gun deck. So who is this? How did they die? Well, I can tell you how they died. He was clubbed by... assuming that we're right about his identity, Brennan, right? Henry Brennan? But we don't know who he was. And then this guy bled out. But we definitely know that he was stabbed, right? Speared. It wasn't really a knife. So he wasn't knifed. Clubbed, crushed, drowned, axed. Spiked? Spiked by a terrible beast? No, that's not what I meant. Struck? No. Suicide? No, definitely not. Torn apart, spiked, speared. Maybe he was... Does that count as being speared? It wasn't poisoned. It wasn't really knifed, though. That looked like a screwdriver. Can we tell? It's hard... It's very hard to oh, no, that is a knife. That's definitely a knife. It just looked like that from that angle. So yeah, he was knifed. We don't know by whom, but maybe we'll find that out. Because there is another ghost body, the guy with the missing head. Oh, well, I guess his head isn't missing. It's just a little ways from his body. Fucking Brennan knocked it off. He literally knocked his block off. It's like fucking Hulk, man. I wonder how Brennan died. What could take that beast down? Doo-doo. So with this pocket watch, what if I had like someone's finger of like the finger of a dead man? Could I use that to go back to his...
Mutiny! Mutiny! Bastard!
Oh shit. So I need to be careful not to talk during those because it's very important information. Okay, so unknown guy. So that explains how his head was removed from the rest of his body. He was shot. He was shot by that guy. Now, who was calling for the mutiny? Or calling out the mutiny? And then who was stabbed and who so this guy's crawling away. He was already stabbed. And he was over here. It looks like the blood trail originated here. So who was this guy talking to about? Someone was talking with another one about plotting a mutiny, plotting a coup, basically. Then someone discovered it. Someone who was hiding away. And then all hell broke loose. But who was it who called that out? Okay, so the guy who was dying was planning the mutiny. That's kind of what I thought based on his appearance. So the funny hat beard guy was planning a mutiny. Enough, Captain cannot be trusted. You have a plan? Yes, we take ship and sail east. Trade wretched fish and shells for gold. Huh? Who's there? Mutiny. Fresh bastard? No. Okay, so who was calling for mutiny? Or who was calling out the mutiny? I'm guessing it was this guy. But where was he so he was hiding somewhere nearby. Oh shit, okay, so there's blood in here as well. There's a blood trail kind of leading out this way. So maybe he was stabbed over here in the kitchen? Possibly. So he was stabbed in the kitchen, walked over here, fell down, and then really started bleeding here. But then who was he talking with about the captain? About mutinying against the captain? Who was he plotting with? Probably, I mean, maybe he was plotting with this guy. The guy who was stabbed. And maybe this guy stabbed him. He came out and he was like, "You damn mutineers, mutiny, mutiny." He stabbed him in the back and then he shot this guy in the head. I don't know, that just seems unlikely. Where? Oh. It's up there. Yikes, scary silhouette people. What the hell's happening up here? They're just throwing this guy overboard. Now I've got to do it all, and now I got to chase it up there again. A lot of running around. You're giving me a real workout, ghosts. Okay, so then this guy is going overboard. Let's see how he does. Whoops. What a tease. You could really troll the Twitch viewers with that. I won't do it. Dun.
Let them go!
Ooh. Okay, so he was shot. What was he doing here? Someone said let them go. Could that have been this guy? Or maybe probably one of these two. They're like, let them go. They're trying to take the lifeboat away, it looks like. So she, I don't know how the hell we know who she is, but apparently we do. Who's this guy? Okay, and then can't really see the rest of, oh, down here? Okay, so the two ladies look like they escaped on this lifeboat along with some guy in an ascot. and they shot this guy as he was... What was he trying to do? Was he trying to stop them from escaping somehow? So he was shot, and then his body was thrown overboard later. Well, I can tell you how they died. They were shot with a gun by one of the women. How the hell do we know which woman is which? We're supposed to be able to know. Let's just, we'll keep going. Maybe if we look at like all the women available, it'll give us a clue. Because there probably aren't that many on the boat. Another corpse run. He's just gonna fly around right to the same location, right? It's like right here. Why does it need to fly around first? It's like, ooh, why not just go right there? Da-dun.
Last one. Move quick.
You'll not take the last one.
Okay, so a lot happened there. So this guy was mad that they were taking the last boat, right? This girl looks like she's kind of, I don't know, calling out to him. Like, wait, no, don't do it. We got a better look at her and him. The guy in the ascot. And they're the only people in the boat, it looks like. Oh no, there's also this guy. Fancy hair. So fancy hair, ascot, the two women are in the lifeboat. This guy's obviously mad about it. And then he ends up killing this guy, who apparently we know who he is from this exchange. Who is this? How did they die? Last one, move quick. So the ones with the X are the people who died, right? So that's him talking. Last one, move quick. So he's talking to the lifeboat. Oi, you'll not take the last boat. Oh, Paul, look out. Stop, let them go. No, damn. Okay, so Paul was stabbed by Ringo and was buried in Strawberry Fields. Paul Moss, first mate steward, okay. He was stabbed with a sword. Yeah, so I guess he was killed with a sword by the guy we don't know. A lot of people were present for this. The captain was there apparently. Unknown. Henry Brennan. Unknown. Fancy hair. He was on the boat. This guy, who we don't know. Bald guy, and then the two ladies. This is a deduction rating. A higher rating means that it will be more difficult to deduce this person's identity. Okay, focus on the easily deduced identities first and leave the more difficult ones for later. Why are you telling me how to live my life? That's, what if I want to do it now? I'm going to try. Screw you. So let's see. I know it's presumptuous, but we can probably tell by the name whether it's a man or a woman, right? because this is like old fashioned. So Emil, Christian, Olus, Duncan, Finley, Edward, Nunzio. Okay, so Emily Jackson, that's definitely one of the women. Miss Jane Bird, definitely one of the women. Bon La Lim, It Ben Sia, Chiu Tan, and Hock Sen Lao. I don't know if any of them are women or not. I'm not familiar with the naming convention of that nationality. Excuse me. Zungai Sathi could be a woman for all I know. Philip Dahl, Samuel, Roderick, Davy, Peter, Thomas, Charles, Omid, Timothy, Huang. Oops. So there's some Chinese people too. So there's Formosa and there's Chinese. Huang Li, Zi, Zhizang, Li, Hong, Wei Li, Nicholas Botero, Maba, Louis Walker, Leonid Volkov, Alarkus Nikishin, Alexei Toporov, Nathan Peters, Lars, John Redford, Abraham, William, Solomon, Hamado, Alexander, Patrick, George, and Samuel. Okay. So there's very few women. In fact, there seems to be only 2 women from England. Now, can I just take a look? Let me look at the crew drawing real quick. Because the how do I say this? I don't want to be offensive. I mean, it's not offensive or racist to say that Chinese or Formosan people look a distinctive way, right? And these people don't really. I mean, it's a cartoon, so it's hard to tell, but like this woman compared to this, I'm betting that these 2 are from England. And if we go by age, I would guess that this is probably Miss Jane Bird, the younger, because she's Miss, right? And then this person is older. So her name is. This is just a guess. We can change this later, but let's assume that that's Emily Jackson, and that this is Miss Jane Bird. No idea if that's right. And then can we say that they escaped? How do we, if they don't show up, if they're not dead, how do we say that they escaped? Is it in here? Because they were in the lifeboat, and I saw that escaped was one of the options. So Emily Jackson, passenger England. Okay, I can't put in what I think her fate is yet. Okay, that's fine. But then when do we do that? Because there won't be a body to find. Well, let's just keep playing. Dung. Hello? Where is it? Oh, it's back down there. Up the ship and down the ship. Okay, is this when he got stabbed in this room? Or no, this looks like something else. This guy's missing an arm. And then I have to do it again. That seems silly. But I guess that's okay. I mean, it is atmospheric, I suppose. back to the chair. Maybe it's to kind of reinforce like the layout of the ship. Oh, I did that again. That was an accident. I'm not trying to tease you.
Put me down. Let go.
Easy now. You're in a bad way.
It's the squid. Where is my Frenchman?
The squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart.
The dad. The beast is dead. How? How did you kill it?
We didn't. It left with the storm. Captain came up from the hold. Said he chased it off. You should rest.
A curse like that does not live for nothing.
Okay, so this guy had a pretty prominent French accent. We can identify him. I didn't see how many people were from France, but he also said, "Where is my Frenchman?" So presumably he had a servant or a French steward, maybe. So we'll have to check who are French. This guy does not. He has an arm missing. So is that a mode of death? A dismemberment? I don't remember seeing that, but give me 1 minute. Listen to these nice sea tunes. I have to grab a charger for my phone. It's gonna die. I'll be right back. I'm back. Kinda. 1 sec. Gotta plug in my stuff. Oh no, my Evolve Idle tablet has died. I hope it saved my game. What is all this shit all over my microphone? What the hell? Why did it turn red there for a second? Maybe it's dandruff. I have been running my hands through my hair a lot. I hope I don't have that much dandruff. Jesus. Anyway. So I am live. I'm live streaming right now. That's what I'm doing. Okay, I've got my chat pulled up, and my phone is charging. Kind of. Yes. Okay, good. All right, where are we? So who is this? How did they die? Well, we know that he's French, right? So there's Charles Minor. He's the bosun's mate. Oh, maybe I don't really know what an Austrian accent is. Because I wonder, he said, "Where is my Frenchman?" Now, if you're from France, you usually wouldn't say that, right? You'd be like, "Where is my fellow countryman?" And if he's the bosun's mate, well, it kind of makes sense. I don't think that that's too big of a leap to say. Sorry, I'm adjusting my phone here. 1 second. There we go. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good assumption. Let's just verify real quick that there's no other. There is another Austrian on board, but no other people from France. So he said, "Where is my Frenchman?" So that makes me think that he's the bosun and he's calling for his bosun's mate. That's what I'm going to go along with that. And he was dismembered torn apart, maybe, by a beast. I mean, that's probably a safe assumption, right? That's purely a guess for now, but let's go with that. So then, I thought that we knew who Charles Minor was, didn't we? Didn't we already put that in? Maybe we didn't. Yeah, give me 1 second here, because I think I'm onto something. Get out of here. Go back to here. The crew. Charles Minor. Bosun's mate, France. Okay, so we don't know who Charles Minor is yet. I thought that we had assigned that name, but I guess I'm misremembering. Okay, so we don't know who Charles Minor is, but I think we know how Charles Minor might have died. Because in here he said, "Where's my Frenchman? The squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart. For dumb. The beast is dead." Captain came up and said he chased it off. Okay. Where's my Frenchman? He was torn apart. Could he be referring to the one guy with the tattoos? Tattoos! He was from... wait, I don't want this. Crap. I want the sketch. The guy with the tattoos was up here, right? Where is he? I'm blind. I'm sorry. Where is this guy? The tattooed man. Okay, well, to be fair, very out of sight. He was torn apart. Could he have been Charles Minor? That just doesn't seem right, considering, like, the tribal tattoos and everything. Which is a good point. Like, where could this guy actually be from? America, England, France. Is there any, like, island nation? Like, New Zealand or Persia? Persia's not an island nation. Wales? Is he like Ishmael? Call me Ishmael. Where was Ishmael from? Where was... I can't believe I'm looking this up. Where was Ishmael from? Canaan. By the Mediterranean Sea. Okay, I don't think that he's John Naples. Wales, India, Sierra Leone? See, I wish I was better at geography, but I don't even know what that is. And I thought it was Sierra Leone, not Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone is a country in West Africa. Okay. Well, maybe that's who he is. Who was the guy with he just had the one name, Maba, from New Guinea? New Guinea. Is that an island nation? Yes, it is. I was pretty sure it was, but I don't know. I'm dumb. Okay, so New Guinea and Papua New Guinea, an island nation by the Solomon Sea. So, here we go. Indigenous people of New Guinea. So they're very kind of tribal looking. I don't see any with tattoos. I don't mean that as an insult, by the way. Like, there's nothing wrong with having like a tribal sort of look. I don't mean to imply like, uncultured or uncivilized or anything like that. I just mean that they, they look like, I'm going to stop talking. So maybe he was... Well done. 3 more. Oh, okay. Good. So he is Maba. Okay, so that was Alfred Kestel. That was Maba. And that was Henry Brennan. Cool. 3 more fates correct. Nice. I feel like I kind of cheated with that because I didn't really know, but I mean, he definitely had kind of an exotic look to him with the tattoos and stuff. I guess I got lucky with Guinea, though. New Guinea. Okay, so that begs the question. Were those the only ones that we had entered all the information in? Or was there one that we were confident about that didn't get approved because it wasn't correct? Oh, why didn't we say that this guy was shot? Because he got his fucking head blown off by the mutiny guy. We don't know who the mutiny guy was. Although apparently the first mate was there. It was this guy, right? I can't remember. Who was the guy who shot him? We'll have to go back to that one. Unknown soul, unknown attackers. Okay, so this still might be Paul Moss. But we don't know who this guy is. We know who that guy is. That's already been done. So let's just make sure, because Abigail, yeah, that's okay. Maba, unknown soul. So I'm just making sure that there's no fully entered one that we didn't get because it's wrong. Unknown soul, unknown soul, unknown soul. Okay. This one's blank, right? All the other ones are blank. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I think we're good. So top hat guy is sitting with this guy. We know who he is, right? We got him. Yep, Alfred Kestel. And I guess we got lucky because he was torn apart by a beast, although we didn't explicitly see that. We just saw that he was missing an arm. And that's his blood trail, I assume. Yes. So, begs the question. This guy, I think, is the one who gets stabbed in the back with the knife. And his blood trail starts over here. So he must have been stabbed here and then gone this way. This guy, was he the guy who overheard the mutiny? Oh, this is Ascot guy. He escaped in the boat. Who is this? This is Brennan, right? Yeah. No. Who's this? This is William Huskett. He kind of looks like Brennan. Then who is this? That's the captain. Okay. I think we've investigated all we can here for now. So we finished the escape? Oh. What are those non-X's? Disappearances. Oh, okay. Disappearances. 4 wayward souls disappeared during the events. So Emily Jackson and Miss Jane Bird, they both escaped, right? Alive? Oh, shit. Oh, no. Where the fuck did they escape to? Well, they're from England, right? So, United Kingdom? I assume that they went back home. I have no idea, but... So these obviously we can't find their bodies. Miss Jane Bird, assuming that that's even that's right. Let's just say that they went to the United Kingdom. That makes sense. And then we don't know who this is, and we don't know who this is. This is Ascot guy, right? No, this is Fancy Hair. Sorry. Ascot guy was below him. Right? Yeah, Ascot guy, Fancy Hair, they both escaped as well, presumably, although who knows where they are. Yeah. So did we unlock any new areas? I think we did, right? This door was open. Yeah, so now we can go down here. Let's see what happened on this deck. How long have we been streaming? Let me check. I'm getting kind of tired. I don't know if you can tell. 2 hours? It's not very long to stream, but I did have a full working day today. Plus, I have to get a hotel. I have to finish up my work here, so I don't want to stay up too late. Let's stream for 2.5 hours, so we'll go for another 20 minutes or so. Try to do a few more fates, and then, well, shit. Hopefully we can pick this up tomorrow. Okay, so what is on this deck? Is this a storage deck? It might be one before storage. Oh yeah, so there's these long hallways to either side. Is that right? Q, that's right. The ship. So we did the main deck, the gun deck. I love how this information gets filled out with like even all this shit. And like that's such a quality of life thing where you can navigate them easily from here. It's really good game design. I love Lucas Pope. So the gun deck, and then now we're down to the Orlop deck, looks like. Yeah, and here we are. We're here. So the purser's office, passengers, port walk, gunner store, and then there's these like long hallways on either side, it looks like. So let's find some bodies. I think there's a body up here. Dun-dun.
Someone shoot the damn thing!
Scottish. Oof. Okay. So this guy got shot from... Yeah, oh my... What the fuck is that thing? It's like a crab monster? Or a spider? Fucking hell. Okay. So then this guy is fending him off. Oh, that's William Henry or whatever. That guy's throwing a spear, looks like. So then who shot there is this a spear from the crab? It's hard to tell. Can I get around the other side? Looks like there's a blood trail. Oh, okay, the door is... Who the hell is this guy? Who's that guy? With another Ascot guy. What's more, his portrait was not blurry. So how the fuck are we supposed to identify him? Soldiers of the Sea. This is part 6. So this is before we were to the north of the Canary Islands. Who is this? How did they die? How am I supposed to know already? How can I possibly know? It's a 3 triangle one. They make for the lazarette, secure the hold, someone shoot the damn thing. Okay, so can we tell this is the port walk as opposed to the starboard walk? So his location doesn't necessarily reveal anything. I was going to say, like, is he a gunner because he's next to the gunner store, but I don't think so. I think the gunner store is like this area here. This is just the walk. Although he was outside of the gunner store and he got shot. Oh shit, that kind of scared me. What is happening in here? This guy, and how am I supposed to know who this guy is? And he's like looking fearfully at, is that like a cat coming out of the dresser or something? And then, oh my gosh, there's so many people here. This what the hell is going on with this guy? He's like humping the door. They're all watching the crab monster, it looks like. Oh, that's Ascot guy, number 1. And then who are these guys behind him? Can I zoom in? No, I don't think I can get them. They're too far away. There's a lot of people here, all fighting the crab monster. Is this guy too far away? Yeah, okay. He looks like an Ascot guy too. How many people wear ascots on this fucking ship? So it's kind of annoying, but I can't really see into this room very well. So these are the gunner stores on the other side of these doors, I assume, like here. And these guys with the top hats, are they then gunners? Because they're in, this must be the gunner store, right? Because it even looks like a store. They've got like a little store window. I'm not sure if that's like the right meaning of that, but then what is this? That's just light coming through the window. So presumably either the crab monster speared this guy through the wall. It's hard to tell, or he got shot through the wall by like a stray bullet or something. And then how are we supposed to know? Well, okay, I know at least that I know that he got shot or speared. But I think it's okay to say that, well, actually, we don't really know that he got shot by a gun at this point. I mean, I didn't see a spear sticking out, but how are we supposed to know who he is? Now, I had a brief idea because I kind of recognize his coat. So if we check the sketch, because there was one guy with a similar coat, wasn't there? Who... First mate's steward. So I wonder if... Yeah, you see the kind of coat that he's wearing is very similar. I wonder if this is like a steward's coat. No idea if that's a thing. But let's just see. Steward... So there's a few options for steward. Quite a few. So we have no idea. Even if we were to assume that he is a steward, and we don't even know that for sure. Perished in Soldiers of the Sea, Part 7. How are you supposed to know who this guy is? He's the first mate's steward. Actually, we don't even know that for sure. That's not locked in. I think that was pretty sure, though, because the lady called him Paul directly, right? She said, Paul, watch out. What? How am I supposed to know who this is? And this guy. And this guy. Are you kidding me? Am I failing at this game, like, horribly? I have no idea. Who are these people? If I could get this guy's name, that would be helpful, because we know how he died. He was in 3 memories. He perished in the Doom. First memory. He was here. How am I supposed to know who this is? It's only a 2 triangle. This guy too. In 1 memory. The first memory being... But he wasn't... Is it Martin? No, we already did Martin, right? Surely. And Abigail was married to the captain, right? Witterell. Captain Witterell. Yeah, okay. So I feel like I'm so dumb. Who is this guy? Well, he is holding the wheel. Does that make him like the helmsman or something? 4th mate, surgeon, surgeon's mate, carpenter, carpenter's mate, cook, gunner, gunner's mate, purser, helmsman. Maybe he's the helmsman. I mean, he is holding the wheel. But then wouldn't he have been, if you could tell that from the sketch, wouldn't he have been unblurry from the very start? Huh. Even the captain wears an ascot. Killed by a sword. Unknown. He may in fact be a steward, but which steward is he, and how are we supposed to know? Could he be the gunner's steward because he was outside the gunner's? The gunner's mate, perhaps? Because he was outside the gunner's store? Or he could be the ship's steward or the captain's steward. Or the 2nd mate, 3rd mate, 4th mate's steward. If he is in fact a steward. Or he could be an unknown steward. But... Man, I don't know how you're supposed to tell that. Is it the size of his ears? Is that like indicative of his culture somehow? Totally taking a guess at helmsman. And then what about this fucking guy? Like, he was okay. Wait. That fucking guy was this fucking guy, right? Okay, now where is he? How do I view the map where I am right now? The ship. Purser's office. So he was in the purser's office, hiding away from the crab. So he must be the purser. Yeah, must be. Must be. That's why we can know. That's why we know who he is. So if he's the purser, Duncan McKay, blasted by an explosion. Okay. So then I don't know how many others we filled out, but hopefully that'll get locked in soon. I don't know. And then what about this guy? What memory was he in? He's here somewhere. Not him. Not this guy. He looks like the butcher. He's wearing an apron. Or is that like conjecture? I don't know. What can you go off and what can you not? What? I'm getting sleepy. We already know who that guy is. Oh, is this? No, it looks like he shot the monster. He didn't shoot. What's his face? This guy. Although the trajectory kind of lines up. Maybe if it went through the monster and then shot him? I don't know. I can't really see a bullet or anything. This guy? No, we know who he is. Where did we see... Maybe we didn't see him. Maybe he's one of the faraway guys. We should probably move on. But is it safe to assume that these top hat guys are gunners? We don't know... We can't... Excuse me. We can't fully identify them. We don't know who he was shot by besides. But maybe these top hat guys are the gunners. And if that's the case, could I just guess? So it could be either one. I'm guessing this guy has the beard. He looks older, so he's probably the gunner. And this is probably the gunner's mate. That makes sense. Okay, cool. Totally just guess in the dark. But if that's right, then great. I mean, we weren't supposed to know his identity, so... Oh, this guy's dead. I thought he was like... I don't know, rubbing up against the door, like, sensually, but... Why would I assume that? That doesn't make any sense. Where are we going? Doesn't it go back around here? Okay, so now I have access to this area, right? Or I guess I had access before, but there were no bodies here. Well, I didn't even check, actually. Anyway, we're, oh, look, he got fucking stabbed. Dun-dun.
I've got you. Don't move. I'll get you down.
Give me that gun. Who is taking the gun? I don't know. Whoa. What is this thing? Is it a crab? It's been stabbed. Why is he throwing water on it? Or is that gasoline? They're gonna burn it. That seems foolish to do in a boat. We're totally guessed that he was the purser, but then that might be the case. Well, then again, like, no, the purser's office is closed, so I'm assuming that he has the key because he's the purser. Just a guess, total guess. And then here's some bunks. Where's the gunner's store? It's down further. Okay, we can't see that. This guy is, oh, that's Ascot guy. So, no, I wasn't done. Soldiers of the Sea, Part 6. Oh, this is the butcher-looking guy. Can we just guess that he's the butcher? It says that we don't have enough clues. But dude, he has a fucking apron. Which I guess means he could be the cook. And he was speared, right? He was speared by those fucking crab things. I don't know if you're like supposed to take guesses. Yeah, he was speared by that, right? Looks like he was like pinned to the wall. No wonder he was up against it. Wait a minute. Ascot guy. Who's this? Oh, different Ascot guy. They look similar in the portrait. Confusing. And then there's this guy here. Man, so much to keep track of. Maybe we should have tried to play this all in one sitting. I definitely can't tonight. I'm way too tired, but because I feel like I'm gonna have to relearn all this stuff when I come back to it tomorrow. But we will bravely soldier on. We'll beat the fucker. We beat Amnesia the bunker. We can beat this. Okay, what happened to this guy? Dun. Oof, doesn't sound good. Oh shit. Maybe that was gasoline. Okay, so it's hard to make out what's happening here, but this guy is on fire. This is the guy who died, right? He was burned alive. This guy stabbed the crab guy. Is this, yeah, that's the purser, supposedly. He stabbed the crab. What's happening here? Who are these people? There's so much going on in every scene. It's crazy. This guy was speared already. Oh, that's the guy that we possibly know the name of. Okay, so he was speared as well by a beast. It's kind of a guess, but I mean, he has the big spike in his... Wait, is spiked an option? No. Oh. I can't remember. Is spiked one of the ways to die? Or is it speared? I think spiked actually is an option. So we should amend that. Yeah, you spiked. Yeah, that makes more sense. And then the other guy, the butcher guy, we need to amend that too. Was spiked by a terrible beast. That makes more sense. We'll do one more. Oh, and then this guy fucking burned to death. Oh god, there's two of them here. We'll do one more and then we'll stop for the night. I need to wrap up work here and then find a bed. Excuse me. Languidly follow the ethereal trail of corpsiness. So this is 2 corpses in one. Wow. 2 for 1 special. What accent is that? Ooh. Oh my, okay. So this crabby guy, strangled them? Or just cut their heads off? Were they decapitated or were they just strangled? This guy's throwing a lantern at it, which makes sense because it does get lit on fire. That guy who we're assuming is the butcher or the cook or just a guy with an apron. That guy who had already been spiked looks like he crawled away. This guy's trying to stab him. Is this the purser? The alleged purser. Oh shit, there's more of them. So this guy is shooting at the... This guy's running with a hose or something. That guy's getting guns out of the gunner store. Two more people. Let's say decapitated, I guess, for now. By a beast. By a beast. And we can always amend that later. We could try strangulation or other things. Let's see who else was present here. That guy who was spiked. I have no idea how you're supposed to know whose name he is. For sure. Total guess on that. Don't know any of these others. ES. What? ES. Unknown. So that's his portrait? Oh, is he the painter? He must have been the guy who drew the sketch, I guess. Well, that should be easy. His initials are ES. E. E. There is no ES. Or I'm blind. Yes. Oh, Edward Spratt. Artist. Yeah, that makes sense. Cool. Not that accomplished anything, but... yeah, we should probably stop there. I hope hopefully it properly saves. Monitor Macintosh? What the... Oh, I see. Neat. Oh, cool. Oh, I kind of like that. Sepia tone. Neat. Why are we messing with this? What's this? Oh, okay. Auto-saved. Okay, so let's quit. Thanks everybody for watching. This is kind of an impromptu Thursday night stream. Hopefully you found it a bit fun. This is a really cool game. I'm glad that I'm finally playing it. I've put it off for a long time. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll definitely finish this game. I should be able to stream tomorrow, maybe for at least an hour, because I want to try to do it every Friday if I can, and that's the plan for now. And then hopefully have little intermittent streams here and there, like tonight. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Tune in next time to further unravel the mysteries of the Obra Dinn. Dun dun dun. I'm bad at goodbyes. I love you, Callie. Bye.